In the ever-evolving world of maritime defense, the Philippines is steadily reinforcing its naval capabilities, balancing sovereignty, strategy, and self-reliance in one of the world's most contested regions. At the heart of this transformation is a weapon that could change the dynamics of coastal defense: the SSM-710K C-Star anti-ship missile. Today on Motor Authority, we dive deep into this powerful addition to the Philippine Navy's arsenal. No hype, just facts, analysis, and the story of how this missile might shift the tides of maritime power in Southeast Asia. The C-Star, also known as the Seong, is a South Korean-made surface-to-surface missile developed by Lignex-1. It's a subsonic, sea-skimming missile designed for precision strikes against enemy warships. What makes it stand out is not just its range or firepower, but the strategic philosophy behind its deployment. The Philippine Navy acquired the SSM-710K C-Star as part of its modernization efforts under the revised Armed Forces of the Philippines Modernization Program. With growing tensions in the West Philippine Sea, and amid a backdrop of rising naval activities by neighboring countries, the need for an advanced anti-ship weapon has never been more urgent. This missile isn't just a tool for deterrence, it's a statement. Technically speaking, the C-Star is a medium-range missile with a reach of approximately 150 to 200 kilometers. It uses inertial guidance with mid-course updates and an active radar seeker in its terminal phase, allowing it to track and hit moving maritime targets with pinpoint accuracy. Flying just a few meters above sea level, it minimizes radar detection and maximizes survivability. This sea-skimming profile gives it a significant edge. By staying close to the surface, it can evade enemy radar systems until it's too late to intercept. In real-world scenarios, such a missile could neutralize high-value targets like frigates or even destroyers before they pose a threat to Philippine territory or sea lanes. But the story doesn't end with range or radar. The C-Star carries a high-explosive warhead, designed to cause catastrophic damage to enemy hulls. Even a single hit can render a modern warship combat ineffective. In a contested zone like the South China Sea, such firepower could tip the balance. Let's talk platforms. The C-Star is versatile. It can be launched from ships, land-based batteries, or mobile coastal defense units. The Philippines is deploying it primarily as part of its shore-based anti-ship missile system, or SPASMS. These are land-based mobile units that can be rapidly repositioned across the archipelago's strategic choke points. Imagine it, a mobile missile launcher tucked into the coastal terrain of Palawan or Zambales, hidden under camouflage, tracking an incoming fleet dozens of kilometers away. With one launch, the balance of power can shift instantly. This isn't science fiction, it's deterrence by design. The C-Star's integration into the Philippine Navy's arsenal complements other acquisitions such as the BrahMos missile system and the Spigo missiles used by the Philippine Marines. Together, they form a layered, multi-domain defense network capable of targeting threats from land, air, and sea. The Seong's combat record isn't theoretical either. It's been tested and refined by the Republic of Korea Navy for years. South Korea, facing its own maritime challenges, has perfected the missile for real-world conditions, and that maturity is what the Philippines now benefits from. But the question remains, why the C-Star, and why now? The answer lies in geopolitics. The West Philippine Sea is a flashpoint of overlapping claims, unregulated fishing, and growing foreign military presence. The Philippine government knows that diplomacy must be backed by credible defense. A navy with ships alone is vulnerable. But a navy with land-based missiles that can target any approaching fleet? That's a different story. Moreover, the SSM-710K represents an intelligent choice in terms of cost, availability, and interoperability. It's a proven, export-friendly missile that doesn't require the intense political entanglements of more complex US or European systems. South Korea has been a strategic defense partner of the Philippines for years, and this collaboration strengthens that relationship. From a tactical standpoint, the missile's role is more than just offensive, it's strategic. Even the threat of its presence can force an adversary to rethink their movement, patrol routes, and deployment patterns. It's the concept of area denial. Don't just stop the enemy, make them hesitate. Military analysts have described the C-Star as a force multiplier. That term isn't thrown around lightly. In the context of an archipelagic nation like the Philippines, where defending every island and inlet is logistically impossible, having missile platforms that can project force across wide swaths of ocean is invaluable. As of 2025, the deployment and training of Filipino forces for the C-Star are ongoing. Units have undergone systems integration, targeting simulation, and live-fire exercises. There's also a push to domestically train more missile technicians and integrate targeting with radar systems provided by allies such as Japan and the United States. What does this mean for the average Filipino? It means your country is investing in smart defense, not just big-ticket items. It means deterrence is no longer a dream, it's being wired into the terrain of our coasts, linked through data, and ready to respond within minutes. But like any weapon system, the C-Star is only as strong as the doctrine behind it. That's the next challenge, ensuring this capability is embedded in a holistic maritime strategy. The Philippines needs not just launchers and missiles, but a network of early warning systems, radar domes, satellite links, and above all, political resolve. Motor authority isn't just about cars or machines, it's about power, movement, and momentum. And the momentum of Philippine maritime defense is moving forward. From a technical marvel developed in South Korea to a strategic deterrent now guarding Philippine shores, the SSM-710K C-Star is more than a missile, it's a message. A message that the Philippines is no longer content to be a bystander in its own waters. And so, whether you're watching from the city, the coast, or a command center, note these are the next time a foreign ship challenges Philippine sovereignty, there may be a quiet system watching from the shoreline. Locked on. Loaded. Ready. Thanks for watching Motor Authority. If you want more deep dives into defense tech and Filipino military modernization, make sure to like, subscribe, and ring the notification bell. Stay sharp, stay sovereign.